Check out whose house this is.
These 6 people all claim to own the same house, but only 2 of them are telling the truth. Here we go. Hi there, welcome to Whose House. Before we take a look at today's house, let's meet the celebrity panellists who've got to find out who lives in it. First is television writer and presenter from Good Morning Summer, Sarah Green. And ably assisting Sarah is Antiques Guru from the Great Antiques Hunt, Eric Knowles. So, Sarah, this is about how people do up their homes, what they make them look like. Now, when it comes to decorating, do you love to do that, or do you just wait till that last minute?
Well, I am in a unique position in that my father is a DIY guru, really. Harry Green is like, you know, god of DIY, so I don't even have to think about it. He'll come and say, darling, this wall looks like it could do with a fix, and he literally bashes it until it does need doing. So I'm very, very lucky.
You are, I've met your dad, and he's wonderful. You're very fortunate.
I know.
But
Hello,
without
Dad.
that kind of help, Eric, do you enjoy that kind of thing?
Well, I'd like to meet her dad, actually, because, no, I don't, because I'm the world's worst do-it-yourselfer, you know. If I bang a nail in, the plasterwork comes away, and then if I get the paint, you know, to do it up again, I find they've run out of that particular shade, and I've got to do the entire room, you know. So, yeah, I'm allergic to DIY.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah and Eric. All right, today's house will be very nice, I promise you. It's a 3-bedroom terrace house in Lichfield. It was built in 1997, and Anna Ryder Richardson's there now.
Well, Ross, this house is slightly unusual because there are no carpets whatsoever. And in fact, as you'll see, the decor as a whole is very minimal and contemporary.
The living room in this house is bright and airy with complementary pictures and ornaments and contrasting furnishings. The dining room is a cool blue and leads to the neat limed oak kitchen and its collection of coloured glass bottles. Upstairs, off the landing, we find the 3 bedrooms. The main one decorated in warm colours and wooden furnishings, whereas the study is cool and well ordered. The vibrant spare room has a number of uses. Mainly, it appears, for listening to music on this practical futon.
Well, there we are, Eric and Sarah. A very minimal look, but don't be fooled. There are still lots of clues.
OK, Anna, we'll trust you on that. Thank you very much. Of course, if the real owners of that house do manage to get themselves picked by Sarah and Eric here, they'll win extra time for the final round and a chance to win a specially commissioned watercolour of their house. So let's meet 3 women who all claim to live in today's house.
Hello, my name is Lorraine, and I live in this house.
Hi, my name's Meg, and this is my house.
Hi, I'm Sue, and this is my house.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lorraine, Meg and Sue. But 2 of them are fiddlers, only 1 is telling the truth. So Sarah and Eric have got to keep their wits about them and watch out for bluffers in there. But let's ask you both now, please, for your very initial thoughts.
You're going to say Sue, aren't you?
I was going to say Sue.
OK, let's say Sue together.
Sue for now.
Sue
for now, but that
For
can
now.
change quite easily in this show. It very often, nearly always, in fact, does. Anna's ready there, back at the house with some more clues. Let's go straight back to her. Anna.
Right, and from the landing into the spare room, which really could be another living area. We've got shelves here, music, and a futon, which obviously their guests can sleep on, but it also doubles up as a sofa. Oh, and down here, let's just get these out, a whole selection of weights.
Colour-coordinated dumbbells. Well, you keep that up, Anna, for a few minutes till we come back. You know, get your exercise in, and we'll start the questions right here. No, thanks.
Lorraine, when did you move to this house?
18 months ago.
And was it already done up in this very beautiful, clean style, or was this
No, it wasn't. It's sort of internally, it's all our design. My husband and I designed it internally, but it's actually a brand new house. It's 18 months old and we bought it as new, but the decoration we've done together.
Right. Meg, do you do much of the working out in the house?
I do,
With
yes.
the weights?
I tend to go to the gym more. I go sort of 2 or 3 times a week, but what happens is if I can't go there for some reason, then I'll work out at home instead.
Sue, I noticed a turntable there, which in some very streamlined modern homes would be considered quite unusual, that you'd collect vinyl. Who are your favourite artists to collect on vinyl?
That isn't mine, actually. That's my partner's. So,
and who
as you
is? What does he like to listen to?
well, the music collection there, which is all a bit bizarre. So,
Any
Well, see
artists that
that,
you can mention?
Anna can sort of whip us through that a bit there. Who have we got?
Oh, now you see, giving it away.
Oh, sorry. Well, no, well, don't do it. Don't do it yet then. If Inspector Green wants to go
we
ahead.
need to know.
Well, let's not go too far into that, Anna, and we'll save that for later. Sarah obviously has a plan here. So, anything else while we're there?
Well, over on this little table, let's see what they like to read up here. We've got your normal women's mags, but also a whole selection, one of my favourite subjects, cars.
I'd like to ask Lorraine if the man in your life, is he the car crazy character? Are you a bit of a car fanatic yourself?
It's actually me. He's quite fanatical about cars as well, but I actually work for a large car manufacturer, so that's the connection really.
I see. And Meg, where's the fascination with cars coming from your point of view?
Actually, I'm an engineer. I work for Toyota, and basically I work on the quality side of things, so that's where my connection is there.
Is that a fact? And Sue, come on, tell me about your interests. You're a friend of Quentin Wilson's. Go on, tell me. No?
So, no, I work for Toyota. I work as a production planner, and I have done for some time now. So I plan all of the pre-production models.
Are you a fitness fanatic as well?
Oh, so I was, and I was a member of a gym up until about 4 months ago. And because I wasn't getting there because of work, I actually bought those dumbbells. And as you can see, I haven't used them much because they're stored underneath there.
Yeah, neatly displayed there, I have to say. I'm looking at Anna in whosever house it is, in full rummage mode, yes?
I'm actually going to take you into another room, because I know that at the back of here, there's this room, which has got a lovely sort of clean look to it, almost a blank canvas, which drew me over to this corner where I think we've got an artist in the house. We've got some sketches, brushes, oils and pencils, and over on this wall there are actually some portraits. Who did these?
Good question. Let's put it to the girls here.
Yes, Lorraine, how long are they your pictures?
They
or
are
your
mine,
partner's?
actually, yes. I used to do pencil drawings quite some time ago, just as a sort of relaxing way to sort of de-stress after work. It's just totally absorbing. I just love doing something that takes your mind off everything else and you're just concentrating fully on the drawing itself. It's just something I really got into. And
When do you find time when you're not working out, when you've got a highly pressured job, you're decorating your house?
Well, these are all things that you have to think about and work at, whereas drawing is a way of relaxing to me. It's just, you don't seriously have to think about it, you just do it. It just comes naturally. So a friend of mine literally saw them and said, I think you should take it further. So now I'm going to night school, and hence, from the pencil drawing, I'm moving on to the painting.
Meg's dying to get in here.
That's not right, actually. They're my drawings. Some of them I did when I was still at school, but the others I've done a few since, and there's a picture up there, actually, of Winona Ryder, which I drew for my husband as a birthday present.
All right.
That's very big of you. Is that Winona up there?
Is this is the one, isn't it?
Yep.
There she is.
Oh, now hang on, while you're there, what's in here, girls?
Oh, be really nosy and have a look.
Oh. Oh, she doesn't need telling that, Anna. Oh. Hello.
Wow.
Hey.
Look.
It's a sax.
You've had Bill Clinton to stay.
Go on, play it.
Okay.
Go on,
How
have
do
a
you
blow.
play? Okay.
No,
Very good.
you need a read. You need a read in it, Anna.
You haven't got the top on.
You need a little bit more than what you've got.
Never mind. Valiant effort. I'd have done the same, Anna. Well, let's leave Anna to see if she can make a saxophone out of that. and quiz the ladies about that wonderful
I'd love to
instrument.
talk about that because I'm a frustrated sax player. I've been talking about learning to play sax for the last 20-odd years and I've never done anything about it. Lorraine, yours or is it your partner's?
Well, very similar to yourself. I've been talking about learning how to play it for a long time as well. It was actually passed down to us through my husband's grandfather, who was seriously into music. He played the double bass and did all sorts of things in Birmingham, around the jazz clubs. So we're very fortunate to have that in the family now. And I've actually bought some music sheets and things intending to learn, but as Sarah mentioned earlier, with the weights and drawing and everything else.
I parallel you, actually, but going back a few more years, I bought a book called Teach Yourself Tenor Sax, and then I found I had to buy a book called Teach Yourself Music. Meg, now, were we looking at a tenor sax there, or were we looking at an alto sax? It's an alto sax, is it? Okay.
Does that make a difference to you?
Well, it could do. I was more one for the tenor myself, but do you play?
I do, yes.
You do play?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Where did you learn?
I bought it about 10 years ago, and I did start to have lessons on it, yeah.
And did you play in a band or anything?
I did.
Like that,
I played in a folk band, actually, yeah.
Oh, right. Right, and Sue, what's your interest in the saxophone?
I've actually only just started playing it, or started to learn, actually. So that actually isn't mine, it's like
Where did you find
hire.
it? Where
no,
did you
you
find
can actually hire them. So you actually hire them. This one actually is hired from my music teacher.
Is that ribbon all? Was that ribbon all around it, or was that just the thing that you put around your neck?
Well, it's just put around your neck.
Right. Now, downstairs.
I've got to ask for a decision now. So after the sax stories, which we've had, it's Sarah and Eric. Decision time. We need a name.
Yes. Well, I think I might have changed my mind.
Have you?
Yeah, I think I might be going with Lorraine.
With Lorraine.
On this one.
Right, okay. Well, shall we?
Yes.
Okay.
If I'm to make the decision on this one so far, I'd say Lorraine.
Okay.
Okay, that's our choice so far. Please take your seat on the family sofa. Lorraine. But before we look too pleased with ourselves, consider this. If Lorraine is a bluffer, she'll win entry into a prize draw for a fabulous holiday and one of, it's here, I promise, these are exclusive 22-carat gold-plated Whose House keys. However, if Lorraine really is the lady of this house, what would her husband look like? Let's meet three fellas who all claim this is their house.
Hello, my name is Steve and this is my house.
Hello, my name's Anthony and I really do live in this house.
Hi, I'm Andy and this is my house.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve, Anthony and Andy. So Sarah and Eric are going to have a chance to quiz the guys in just a second. But before you do, chaps, you know, which would you be your initial impression name here, quickly?
I'm just trying to imagine that we may have another sax player there. I'm just trying to visualise that sax.